I'm Raymond Greene, a photographer and graduating senior from Shiloh High School. Today, I'll be talking about a group or people who I admire that use mischief to drive society forward and how they have influenced me personally. We live in a world that often takes itself too seriously, a world full of rules, traditions, and norms that can be stifling, if not challenged, from time to time. That's where mischief makers come in those brave souls who are willing to buck at the system, shake things up, and open our eyes to new perspectives through unconventional and disruptive means. One group I largely admire for using mischief as a catalyst for social change is the guerrilla activists and artists of the early 2000s street art movement. As a photographer myself, groups like the Billboard Liberation Front and individual artists like Banksy use their arts in startling public ways to provoke dialogue on everything from corporate greed to war and injustice. By illegally altering billboards, plastering cities with stencilized art, carrying anti-establishment messages, and creating massive unauthorized pieces on the side of buildings, they forced conversations that the general public wouldn't want to talk about. Their mischief was a wake-up call that challenged perceptions and diffused tension around taboo topics through humor, satire, and, and disturbing the mundane. One of my favorite Banksy pieces was His Girl with a Balloon. It's a stencil art piece that appeared across the UK. A simple image of a young girl letting go of a heart-shaped balloon. It sparked imagination and discussion about the struggle between holding on and letting go. Innocence and experience. Those artists didn't just create thought-provoking public art, though. They became masters of cultivating an air of mystery and mischief around their identities. By concealing themselves behind pseudonyms and disguises, they captured the public's imagination and furthered the impact of their work. We wanted to know who they were and what motivated them to make such tasks. Their boldness coupled with their accessible imagery and humor allowed them to transcend the traditional art world and connect directly with the public and communities within our streets and our daily lives. Their mischief making was a bull in the china shop of the status quo that forced important dialogues. Personally, these street artists of that era awakened me in an appreciation for using creativity, humor, and disruptive tactics to open people's minds and deliver change. They showed me that you don't have to just be a celebrity or a politician to create social impact. Just someone passionate and innovative enough to challenge the established norms in unconventional ways can change the world. Their mischief inspired me to always question assumptions, keep a sense of humor about society's sacred cows, and find ways to use my own skills to provoke meaningful discourse, whether it's through writing, digital media, or somewhat my own street art. The world needs more mischief makers unafraid of ruffling feathers, disturbing the mundane, and provoking us to think more critically about ourselves and society.